Hello. Hey guys, it's Dissection of Violence here. Oh my goodness. That was quite the card. Sorry, I have something in my eye. What a card. I can't say it enough. It was really fun to watch. We went 12 for 3 on our predictions and went up 49 units on the cards. So I'm pretty keen to get into it. Um, let's start with the bottom. It was a really, really busy card, so I'll try to get through all of them. We had Daniel Marcos versus Simon Oliveira. Now, like I said, Simon Oliveira does not do well with the pressure of he doesn't do well with pressure fighters and he doesn't do well with strikers, especially strikers with good takedown defense. He isn't good, and I don't know why he's in the UFC. He got exposed badly in this fight. Daniel Marcos, man, he's the real deal. Was piecing him up early. He started a little slow, but he started getting his rhythm near the end of the first, and near the second round, he just took over and finished Simon Oliveira with knees to the body. It was nice to watch. It was very satisfying. At 135 pounds, too, they're a bantamweight, so I'm interested to see. Uh, let's see what we have to work with here. Yeah, it's late where I'm at right now, so let's see what we got to work with. Who did he beat again? So, yeah, Marcos beats Oliveira. Now, where would Oliveira be on the ranking? Simon Oliveira, okay. So, Marcos just beat Simon, so he's probably going to take his number 60 spot. Now, I think a next spot from Daniel Marcos should be either Brandon Davis or they could feed him to Cameron Simon, but I really want to build Cameron Simon. And Roses, she already has a matchup. So does Brady Highstead. I think the next matchup would be Quang Aori or Chad and Halliger. Those would be some fun matchups. Bantamweight division, there's a lot of really good matchups for him, so can't really go wrong. And yeah, I'm really excited to see his career. He's a really fun striker. He's a little susceptible to those leg kicks, but he is a good striker, and I feel like he's going to cause some guys some issues. But yeah, great win for Mr. Marcos. Cash that dog ticket, 10 unit max. Really happy about that. But yeah, moving on. We had Josiane Nunes versus Zara Fan. Whew. This is when things took a little bit of a turn. So Zara Farron is, well, tougher than I thought she was. If I can check her record, has she ever been TKO'd? Yeah, by a lesser opponent. Okay, and okay, she's been TKO'd before. Or no, she's done the TKOing. No, yeah, Felicia Spencer, but that's due to ground and pound. So on the feet, she's never been TKO'd. It took Sinai Kavanaugh. That should have been a sign right there versus when she fought Sinai Kavanaugh. So that's, to be honest, that's on me. I should have saw this going to a decision. Zara Fan has never been TKO'd, and that's on me. I should have saw that coming. Um, Josiane Nunes, yeah, she hits hard, but you know, I feel like if what's her name can go the distance with her, um, Pasquale, so should Zara Farron, you know. So it is what it is. I regret that pick, like the under looking back, but it is what it is. Great win for not great win, sorry, win for Josiane. It was a close fight. I don't know about unanimous, but it was a close fight. And yeah, good. I can only keep trying to say good win, but yeah, win for Josiane Nunes. Moving on, we almost forgot who should she fight. She's in the Is this a featherweight division? This is a featherweight division. This should be interesting. No, not the male fam. I love it though. Zara DeSantos, she's back in there. Do we have a top 10? Oh my god. We actually have a top 10. That's crazy. They've been working so hard to get a division for Nunes, and they finally have one. That's insane. Because look at this. They have Haley Cohen. She's good. She's facing Perez next. She's going to be in the top 10. Um, that's so funny. The champ is out of that's so funny. Anyways, she's still the champ though. Yeah, because there's no real contender. Macy Chasson. And she just beat Zara DeSantos. So who's her next challenger? Josiane Nunes. So it's definitely some contenders that need to show themselves first. We're gonna hang now. Um, yeah, not much else I could say about that. But if I could give Josiane Nunes another matchup, I don't want to be a dick, but I want to give her Jocelyn Edwards. I think she's going to lose quite convincingly. Her, Edwards, either Edwards or Letson got cut from the UFC, so I don't know why she's still in the rankings. Or Stephanie Egger. Those would be good fights for her. I like those two fights for her. Moving on, we had Nicholas Dalby taking on Warley Alves. So I had Nicholas Dalby here because of the fact that he looked like he was in great shape. He's very well rounded, good cardio, and he while you go ba 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 ba, he's gonna go ba 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 ba. Like, he's gonna keep throwing things, and he's not gonna like rapid fire throw things, but he's going to keep throwing things consistently. And those numbers kept adding up, and I can see. I don't know why really it was a split. I thought it was concisely a win for Dalby, but judges were on some other stuff, so it was whatever. Good win for Dalby. I think he is going to be a journeyman in his career. I don't rate him that highly. I do rate him to beat most guys, but not the upper echelon, unfortunately. He's at 170, so it's not like he has a real chance for a title. If there's a fight for him I like the most, oh, Dalby, so you're number 33, and who did you beat? You beat some Alves? Alves below you, or can't tell. I doubt Alves would be above you. Yeah, maybe he's in it for activity. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say Dalby, you should face Jake Matthews next. Or I think a fun fight would be Nico Price to see if Nico Price should still be in the UFC or not. Or Brian Barberena. There's fun fights for you. Like, I don't really think he should be fighting the best guys. But yeah, he's not bad, so he could fight the best guys and still take him to a decision. He's one of those fighters. But yeah, love watching Dalby fight. Um yeah, let's get into the next one. Ishmael Bonfim versus Terrence McKinney. I was probably the most satisfying win I've had in a while. There's this stupid troll. Oh, sorry, this troll that is very uneducated about the sport. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's just yeah. He's one of those guys you just don't care for of their opinions. He's very just when he can't beat you with his predictions, he'll go to personal because he has nothing else. Um, yeah. But anyways, guys, it was a really satisfying win. McKinney, he didn't even start well. He got outclassed right from the start. It was really satisfying. He gassed out like he always does, except this time he was really looking like he was like on his back heels. Except he didn't know how to get out. Like he was trying to find a way to quit, but Bonfim doesn't usually like just he's a perfectionist, so it's hard to give like a perfectionist like a TKO win. They prefer like a nice knockout. And given Bonfim likes TKO wins, he felt like Terrence BJJ would allow him time to recover. So he thought it'd just be better to let him get back up. And while he was doing that, he was also throwing good combos, making him think. And unfortunately for Terrence, he was in a really bad position, and up goes the flying knee. Out goes McKinney, face plant, out cold. I'm a really big fan, or not a fan, but like I really like the guy, and I like his mom. So that's a hard thing to see. But at the same time, McKinney betters were really annoying me because they're really uneducated, saying he's the most well-rounded guy in the division. He's not good enough, man. He lets things get to his head so easily, um, and I don't think that's the guy that you should be backing. Bonfim, he's very consistent. He beats really good guys, and yeah, great win for Bonfim. Flying knee, 10 unit max. What else can I say? I'm really really happy about it. Who do I think should Bonfim next fight? This is an actual matchup that I'm pretty interested in. I think he should fight Fairziam, or I think he should fight. There's some good fights in this division. Um, Matt Frivola, um, Claudio Puelles, exterminate him for good. Um, Mark Madsen, like there's a lot of guys like in the top 20 that should not be in the top 20. Like, Paddy Pimblett, like if Paddy Pimblett got fed this guy, it'd be my dream, but it would never happen. So, yeah, Ishmael is gonna get a good fight, hopefully, and yeah, being in that 155 division, he's definitely in a division full of killers. So he's gonna have to keep looking to impress, especially fighting guys who have good takedowns. He's gonna need to keep training. But yeah, moving on. We had Cody Stamen versus Juan Lacerda. This was a highway robbery, in my opinion. Um, in a lot of people's opinion, people that didn't bet on him's opinion, people that bet on him his opinion. Cody Stamen, he did nothing in round one and three. Round two was close, and I'd still give it to Lacerda, but still, to be fair, I'll give Stamen that round. And yeah, he didn't do anything. He cruised round three, and he didn't do anything. In round one, he didn't do anything. Lacerda was landing the more effective shots, more output, and he still lost in his home country too, which really surprised me. I think Lacerda got robbed here. They're gonna give him another shot for hopefully, and yeah, Stamen, he isn't good, and people who are betting on him who bet on him feel very fortunate that the judges gifted you that decision because he did not win that fight. Um, where is Stamen ranked? Yeah, he beat Lacerda. He's probably gonna get I don't even know. type of matchup next, but I don't know. I don't know what type of matchup he's gonna get. Dang it! Trying to get this freaking. You guys are gonna unsubscribe me trying to pop freaking like get scabs and stuff. Like you don't want to see that. But yeah, freaking annoying. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but feed him Montel Jackson. I don't know. Feed him Victor Henry. I don't know. He's not good, man, and he's gonna get exposed sooner or later. Lacerda did show improvements in his game, and I would have predicted him had I know he had those improvements, and it wouldn't have mattered anyways because he got robbed. So win for Cody Stamen. Moving on, Jailton Almeida versus Shamil Abdurakhimov. Not a great performance, in my opinion. I mean, it was a great performance, but it wasn't his best. I feel like he could have got him out of there in the first, but he didn't want to blow his wad. He wanted Shamil to blow his wad. Learning a lot about these high-level grapplers. They let them blow their wad first before they look to finish. Jailton's a beast, man. Shamil's so big, so experienced, and he just made him look like he was a newbie. And Jailton Almeida is a real deal. He finishes him, and I mean, he's not. Shamil's terrible, like at his age, so it's not like he beat the world a great fighter, but his control on the ground is next level, and I think he'll be a problem for anybody. He showed a little bit of a weakness on the feet, so we'll have to watch out for that. He couldn't be. He is susceptible to being hit. But we'll see how he goes in his career. Jailton Almeida picked up the win, our max play. Really, really happy with that. Unfortunate that he couldn't get the finish earlier, but it is what it is. Good win for Jailton. He still wants to fight a heavyweight. I don't know why he wants to fight a heavyweight, but if he chooses to fight a heavyweight, then I guess another next step would be Blagoy Ivanov, or I think Sakai's booked. If not Sakai, Jairzinho, Rosenstrike. Like these are guys you should be looking at. Division is wide open. I'll give you that. But you're not going to be able to just run through guys like Tom Aspinall. And I don't think you're going to have an easy time with guys like John Jones. So it is what it is. Jailton Almeida, I do believe you should be fighting one of these guys next. Maybe even an Alexander Romanov. That'd be a fun prospect fight. But yeah, moving on. Gabriel Bonfim versus Munir Lazzez. All I gotta say about this fight is I apologize, guys. I was on Gabriel Bonfim when this fight got announced, and the team talked me out of it. I could talk myself out of it. This is what happens when you let things get to your head. Bonfim was safe prediction all the way. Got to negative 160 at one point. I should have nuked those odds. It is what it is. Bonfim got the win easily. Munir Lazzez is just a glorified kickboxer. And yeah, not much else you could say, but Bonfim is a real deal. I screwed up there, and yeah, I'll take that on the chin all day. Oh yeah, who should Bonfim fight next? He's in the 170-pound division. No one that I care for, that's for sure. Like, well, I'll say the whole way from a lot. I mean, yeah, just stay away. So, oh, Josh Quinlan, that'd be a fun fight, even though he's behind Munir Lazzez. Him, Brian Battle. I feel like Renat would be crazy. That would be fight. That's a fight that makes me like excited. Like I'm ready to get up for that. There's a lot of good fights for him in this division. I really like this division for him. So Miguel Beza, and the height with him. There's a lot of fun fights. But yeah, Gabriel Bonfim, real superstar, my favorite of the Bonfim brothers. Keep your eye out on him. Moving on, we had Thiago Moises in the distance. He got it done in the second round by submission, rear naked choke. Great finish. Melchizel looked pretty good. The fact that it was on short notice probably really got to him. I feel like if he was on a better camp, he might have been able to put up a better performance. He looked good in the first round and a half. He was defending well. Looked really high level with his defense. The problem was he gassed and kind of broke to Thiago Moises' pressure, and he just got lost in the transitions. Thiago Moises is legit as they come, and yeah, he picked up the win. Thiago's legit, and I do believe he's gonna keep looking towards getting better. And I don't know if he's gonna ever be a champion, but he'll keep being in that top 10 or top 15, and he's gonna be a problem, man. Thiago Moises is here. Great win for Thiago. Um, if I could see who I want him to fight next, I would like to say Mike Davis. Um, but I think that might be a bit of a step down. Let me check. Yeah, that's a huge step down. So I don't think that fight will ever happen, to be honest, because they're teammates. So maybe Dan Hooker, or if not Dan Hooker, I like the Arman Saryukian matchup. If not Saryukian, maybe even a or Michael Chandler. There's a lot of fun fights, you know? It's really up to him what he wants for his career. But yeah, moving on, we had Gregory Robocop Rodriguez taking on Bruno Ferreira. Robocop was looking really good to start, connecting on all cylinders. The only issue with Robocop is his chin. I've said this the last three fights that I've tried to fade him. He got rocked in all of them, and he somehow survived against Chidi. He somehow survived against Julian Marquez, or not Marquez, sorry, Arvin Petrosian. He somehow survived against Junya Park, but he gets knocked in the next year by Bruno Ferreira, who's undefeated. I'll give him that, and all of his wins are by first round KO. But man, he is not consistent. And this is why I say anyone who loses to Jordan Williams is going to have problems. And this is why I said such a thing. This is, in my opinion, the first of many knockouts for Mr. RoboCop, Obama, the roid head. I'm very excited to see him lose more in his career, having he blocked me. So he is dead to me. Bruno Ferreira, and he cost me 7.5 units, so screw him. Um, yeah, not much else I could say about that. Who should Bruno Ferreira fight next? Middleweight division. Let's see who we got here. RoboCop at 21 too. He was getting up there. So now that we have Bruno Ferreira up there, I like to see Ferreira. I'd like to see Ferreira take on RoboCop's original opponent, Tavares, or take on Mr. Brennan Allen. That would be a fun fight for me. I like to see him fight, maybe even Darren Tills. Take out one of these guys from the top 15 that should not be there. But yeah, guys, that's another. These are more fights that I really want to see. But let's keep going. We had Ihor Potieria versus Mauricio Shogun Hua for his final fight. I felt like stealing money. I was stealing money here. What else can you ask from me when you're facing Shogun Hua in his retirement fight at 41 years old, fighting a guy who hits as hard as Ihor does? It is what it is. The 19-3 win for Ihor. Yeah, first round finish, called it to a T. I knew Mauricio. I didn't think Mauricio would come out that hot, but what I did know is he would succumb to the power. And that's what happened with Ihor. Great win for Ihor at 205. He isn't good. He says that he's going to be a future champ. I love his delusions, but unfortunately, I think he should be fighting a guy by the name of where is he? Where is Shogun? Who rank? Is Shogun ineligible? Shogun, yeah. So I want to see him. I want to see Ihor fight if William Knight's still in the division. I want to see him fight Felipe Lenz. I want to see him fight Marcin Prachnio. Let's see how he does against those level opponents, and then we'll move him up. See him get him against a veteran. But for now, I think this is the way you gotta be. Great win for Ihor. Not great win, but win for Ihor. And this is the step I want to move forward with his career. But yeah, moving on to another first round KO that I got predicted to a T. Johnny Walker, in his explosive nature, does it again. Paul Craig desperately trying to get to him. Doesn't work. I'm telling you, man, Johnny Walker has this freak athletic power that you don't want to play with. And Paul Craig found out the hard way. You can't get away with things on Johnny Walker like most people. He's too athletic. And yeah, man, like it just proved how athletic he is, how he finished him from that position. Johnny Walker's the real deal. I know people think he's a joke. To be honest, he's not the best, most reliable pick, but against guys like Paul Craig, you kind of gotta pick him, man. Um, yeah, really happy with that prediction, Cash. Um, Johnny Walker's here to stay, baby. Let's see who, or let's see who else. Let's see who else we got here. So, Mr. Walker got the finish. But at the same time, I believe he should fight. I think he should go against Anthony Smith. I think that's a good fight. I really think so. Anthony Smith has been really, really lacking. He missed weight for a championship opportunity. Johnny Walker, this was his time, and I think it's good. He's gonna really surprise people. Beating a guy who's 36 and 17, and Anthony Smith. I think he's gonna beat number 6 Jamal Hill's the champion. You know, division's wide open. I want him to fight Anthony Smith, to be honest. That's a really fun fight for him. I mean, you could feed him to Dominic Reyes, but why would you want to do that? So, yeah. Great win for Johnny. Moving on to the most frustrating part of the night. Well, second. One of the most frustrating. Yeah, probably the most frustrating. Jessica Andrade versus Lauren Murphy. All I can say is pain to watch. The referee should be fired. The cornerman should be fired and arrested for I don't know what type of inside job they had, but they obviously either haven't been getting paid from Lauren or don't like her too much because that was really hard to watch. She got beat from pillar to post, and the ref didn't even like he came close to stopping it, but he never ended up like doing it, and he like the commentators were calling for it to stop, and I just really can't get over how bad the refereeing was tonight. Ruined a few of our plays, ruined just a lot of people's long term health and careers. Really unfortunate turn of events. Lauren Murphy will never be the same. She's gonna have CTE badly. Those are one of those CTE performances that gonna give you CTE no matter what. Unless she takes like maybe her whole lifetime off the sport. I don't know. But yeah, Jessica Andrade, man, she changes girls' lives. Great win for Jessica. I mean, well, great win. Win for Jessica Andrade. Really pissed she didn't get the finish. Moving on to a guy who didn't get the finish, and I was a little more surprised. Let me be fair to the young lady. What weight division is she in now? 125. Okay, let me see what I can work with here. Whose division is this? Valentina's? Yeah. Like, what do you think you're gonna do in this division? You know what? Fight Manon Fiorot. That's a fight I want to see. Manon Fiorot versus Jessica Andrade. Um, that's probably the fight to make. That's a fight I really want to see. Um, moving on. Burns. What a submission win over Magny. Got him out of there in the first round. Made him look easy, because that's what he is on the ground. Easy. Apparently. Or at least against high level guys. Um, Burns made it look easy, looked like he didn't belong in there with him, and that's why for this fight, I think he should get a fight more deserving. I think he should get a Bilal Muhammad fight or Colby Covington. That's a fight that I think would be really beneficial for him. I think winning those two would really cement him in the division. Um, but yeah, it's up to him if he wants to fight either Bilal or Colby. I don't think Hamzat's going to be eyeing him as a rematch right away. Um, and yeah, let's see. Moving on, we have Brandon Moreno versus Davis Figueroa. Now you see this. If this was more competitive, it'd be more of an uproar, but it wasn't competitive. Brandon Moreno was winning every minute of this fight. Not every minute, sorry, winning every round and comfortably as well. And unfortunately, the judges were being biased because I was reading the scorecards and they were saying Figueroa won a round two or something. Not never no. Anyways, Moreno landed a nice punch right here on the eye or something, and his knuckle went in his eye, scratched his eye, screwed up his eye. He couldn't see out of it. Doctor had to wave it off. Brandon's the new champion. Gotta love it, man. Not the injury, but gotta love the win for Moreno. He's a good guy, deserves it. Cashed the 4 unit play too, so that's nice. Um, Lineal champion now. Couldn't think of a better guy to be the champ, but Pantoja is going to be coming to take that back soon. Yeah. Let's see and he should be fighting Pantoja next, so that's the next matchup for him. Don't even really need that. Jamal Hill versus Glover Teixeira. War. It wasn't competitive, but Glover did land some good shots, and Jamal Hill proved how tough he is. He proved how good he is everywhere. But the thing is, I do think he is a paper champion, just like Glover. But the thing is, I think out of all the champions we've had since Jones left, I think the most real one we've had is Yuri. So I'm really interested to see how the Yuri fight's going to go. I think Yuri beats him easily. But I want to see because he has a good chin. Yuri has a bit of a chin issue, but he's tough, more tough. I don't know. This gonna be that'd be a really good fight. Um, but yeah, I think guys like Rakic beat him. Guys who are smart, technical, they're gonna beat him. So I just think the light heavyweight division's a bit of a joke. I think we need a lot of work. But then the next fight for Jamal Hill is Yuri. No other way around it. When he's better back, maybe even fight. I don't know, Ankalaev. I don't care really who he wants to fight. Really, to be honest, light heavyweight's a bit of a joke right now. So as long as Yuri's healthy, that's all I care about. Great card, guys. Like I said, 49 units. Super happy about it. And we're going to keep cashing. We got Bare Knuckle FC next week. I don't know about UFC if we have it next week or not. Hoping so. If not, then we just got BKFC. And I love the card next week. I think there are a few locks that have their opponents pull out. So I'll keep you posted on that. But as of now, nothing. So anyways, guys, great night. And see you guys next time.